My name is Alan Ruszkowski. I am the president and CEO of CVAC Systems Incorporated. Our technology was originally developed with funding from the United States Army to build a super soldier. And they funded the University of Hawaii to do clinical studies on it, and they measured a greater than a 5% increase in a marker called, in a biomarker called VO2 max. VO2 max is like a measurement of the horsepower of the human body. To put that in perspective, athletes increase their training from 5 hours a week to 15 hours a week in order to increase their VO2 max by 1 percentage point. EPO doping, illegal EPO doping, increases VO2 max by 2%. Okay? The University of Hawaii measured a greater than 5% increase in VO2 max. VO2 max is related to mitochondria and performance of the human body. And the Mayo Clinic has then been very active in helping us raise money. This was 12 years ago. We've raised $27 million, and we have some just spectacular data on indicating the potential signs in a blinded placebo-controlled study on that in that population of 19 middle-aged men that got less than 3 hours of exercise a week, it reversed their insulin resistance or their pre-diabetes using the oral glucose tolerance test as the marker. So this device is having a profound effect on life. So this device works in the same way that exercise does by stimulating lymphatic flow and cerebral spinal fluid flow through the brain, which is how exercise can slow down, in many cases, reverse the aging process. Instead of looking for a drug, we've discovered if you put people in a vacuum chamber, you draw these fluids out of the cells into the lymphatic capillaries. And the lymphatic capillaries have little one-way check valves all along the way. And the entire lymphatic system is made up of little check valves. It is as extensive as the cardiovascular system of arteries and veins. The lymphatic system is right alongside, but it doesn't have a heart. It doesn't have a heart to pump it. It requires physical movement and energy to move to move the waste products around. And as far as I can tell, every living organism on this planet doesn't like swimming around in its own excrement. Okay? So the mitochondria can't force people to go get exercise. The only way they can control their environment is to downregulate their quantity. Mitochondria have sex. They have fission and fusion, so they can control their quantity. They downregulate their quantity because they don't want to swim around in their own excrement. So by cleaning these advanced glycation end products out of the bodies, by stimulating lymphatic systems systemically, we compensate for the fact that our lives have changed. And the ultimate implementation of this technology is an employee wellness program. These age-related diseases of diabetes and heart disease and Alzheimer's disease are a result of sitting in chairs all day. So our employees, we take our computers, I go into the pod and I can work while I'm in there. I can use the phone, I can do the emails, I can do the internet while I'm getting an effect on my body very similar to high intensity interval training. So it doesn't take any extra time out of the day. And we can implement that in an employee wellness program for less than $20 per person per month. So we believe we've done it. We believe once we complete these clinical studies at the Mayo Clinic, it will be demonstrated that we have solved the problem with these age-related diseases. And this is where people want to know how old I am. I'm going to be 70 years old next year. I have all this science I've worked on, but people buy this product when they find out how old I am. And they go, well, I want to look like that when I'm 70. Or you take somebody who already is 70. Yeah, I want my brain to work that good. That's what we're about.